Hi everybody, I am Prasad. As my many subscribers and my students asked me to shoot unit-wise important questions so that they can plan to prepare the exams, right? To get more marks. So previous video I have shooted 5th unit important questions. Now I wrote 4th unit completely all previous questions important questions. In fact, which I have not covered also these questions answers, some of them. Actually, I told you in my previous video how to this is the thumbnail for that, how to get full marks. So it's not possible, but we can try up to our level best to prepare. See, this is today's video's poster or thumbnail. COA 4th unit essay and short marks question and their answer. Their answers I will provide in my description box. Here one more thing is that tips, watch till the end. I will tell you some tips and tricks that how to write new questions, means unprepared questions. We will get some twisted questions, some scientist name questions, some shortcut questions like explain about DMA, explain about Flim's algorithm. I told you in my previous video also. For example, in 5th unit, see here, MJ Flim's. Actually, what is parallel processing and explain about Flynn's classification. See here, it's a scientist name, Flynn's, FLY, fly. It pronounced like FLYNNS, Flynn's classification of computer. That is nothing but array processor only that I told in my theory, but scientist name I have not given, but I have shooted later on. And same like in 5th unit, this thing also, CAC characteristics and architecture. I have not shooted the video, and now I have completed that one also. And maybe you will ask a comparison and architecture that I have shooted. And here cache coherence problem. Cache coherence is the theory, direct theory in the syllabus. Generally in syllabus we have topic wise theory, but in question paper we have scientist names and some critical questions like DMA, explain about DMA, like this shortcut names you will get. So don't get panic, you need to prepare well. And at the time in this video I will tell you some tips and tricks how to overcome unprepared questions, unknown questions also, how you can attempt that also I will tell you. Watch till the end, I will tell you the tips and tricks so that you will get maximum full marks, means out of 75 you will get at least 70 above. I am expecting, right? Out of 75 you should get more than 70 marks. That's what I am expecting. At least most of the students should get 70 marks above out of 75. So I am also working hard with you, and I will give you most of uncovered questions and most of the tough questions also I will cover in these days, because exams timetable is not get it. Time to plan. It's time to plan. So imagine these days are not your days. These are exam days. Don't waste time on watching TV and other things. Only prepare for the exams only, right? And hobbies, bathing and eating. That's all. No other things, right? This is the today's video's poster and our thumbnail. Here, these are the tips, right? Watch till the end, I will tell you. Now going to the important questions and which are uncovered questions also I will tell you. So our subject is, I will made into adjust to the screen with a cursor. I will explain. See, computer organization and architecture, COA. From the beginning I am telling you here SMRs questions. First you need to go with SMRs, long answer, big questions only. Then later on, after completing 5 units, SMRs question 555, that is one layer. I told you in my previous video also how to prepare, how to plan the strategy for the exam. Now important questions are, first 4th unit we have 2 chapters, input output organization, and second one is memory organization. As our subject is computer organization, imagine shortcut computer, how computer is organized, how hardware parts are connected, how the computer will be designed, how data will flow inside in it, right? Here input output organization. Here we will go depth inside in 4th unit, right? What is input output interface, right? Here this is a direct question. In fact, explain about input output buses and input output models, interface models, right? Very simple. Buses and interface model. This has a diagram and I explained this. I already shooted the video on this. But sometimes you will be getting a questions like something twisted, right? What is the difference between, for example, I will show you in short marks questions here. Explain same question twisted. Explain briefly about asynchronous communication, right? Explain major differences between the second question. See here. Explain major differences between central computer and peripheral. Very simple. I will zoom it. See here. Peripheral is nothing but input output devices only. Input output devices which are connected to CPU. Central computer means CPU only. So this is the way he will confuse. The JN2 professor will confuse to the students. In question paper generally A, B, C category questions will be there. Just like how students will be there. A category clever student, B category average and C dull student. Similarly in the question paper easy questions will be there, average questions will be there and tough questions will be there. Now we are going to concentrate on tough questions also. So the question paper will become very easy. See here. Major difference between central computer, nothing but CPU and peripheral devices. Right? And how to resolve the differences, how to overcome it. See, this question was given in March 2021. So, right, previous years before year. So, this question may be chances for getting this year. Because last year it was not asked, it was asked previous year, before year. So the same direct question is this. Same question, direct question according to syllabus is this. Input output interface and explain about input output buses and interface. Very simple. CPU will be there and some buses will be there. So in that interface will be there. Actually CPU is very fast than input output like keyboard and mouse and here monitor, printer and here other keyboards like pen drive and all will be there. So here interface will be there. So here interface is mediator, right? So that in our mother tongue we say that madhyavarti, mediator. So CPU is very fast. So these are very slow. So that a buffer, a mediator will be there to synchronize the speed of the computer. That's a general question. When you prepare depth of the subject, you can write in your own. That's what the twisted question. This is direct question. This already done the video, but this short marks question I might be doing or not. But here I told you the second question here. Explain major difference between central computer, nothing but CPU, peripheral input output devices, and how to resolve the differences. March 2021. So this type of questions will be there. These are tips. See, watch till the end. I will tell you so many tips and tricks. Not only pass, you will get more than first class. So that your percentage will improve. So that you are eligible for your job. Right? Everything matters. So second question here. Discuss the strobe control method of asynchronous data transfer. This is the second topic in input output organization. Asynchronous means not same time. Synchronous means same time. Data will be transferred from one device to other device. It may be one register to other register, CPU to hard disk or RAM to cache memory to processor. Any strobe means a signal, right? A control signal will be there. This I have shooted and I will provide in my description box of this video, right? And the third question, what is a synchronous? See here, asynchronous opposite word is synchronous. Synchronous means at the same time. Serial transfer means, for example, source unit will be there and destination unit will be there. This is serial transfer. For example, source unit is there and we have destination unit DU. This is called parallel transfer. I already told you in my previous video also. So for whom this is watching this video as first time, for them also I am covering. So right, parallel transmission will be done line by line. 1, 2, 3 lines will be there. Parallel. It will be faster. And serial, just like TV serial. One serial to other serial. This will be slow. slowly they will drag the TV serial, just like this will be slow. 101 is transferring, 5 number is transferring from here to here. I will made into little bit thinner lines. See here, source to destination. So one line 101, it takes more time, but when it is parallel is very expensive, because 3 lines are there, source unit to destination units. That's what serial transmission, and I have covered that also, and I will provide in my description box. Very simple, right? Next question, I will remove my marking. So fourth question, explain modes of transfer. See, we have 3 types of modes of transfer there: parallel input output, and priority interrupt, very very important, and DMA is very 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 important, right? Out of those 3, one question is compulsory. So here I have covered. No, I will check it again. Synchronous serial. See here, what is synchronous serial transmission? Explain about start bit. See here, you will confuse like this: start bit, stop bit, and band. Band means that wire thickness. Band rate, how much data will transfer in a period of time. The threshold value, it will be given as threshold means in a unit of time, whether it may be nanosecond or fraction of seconds, how much data it will be transferred, that is called threshold value, or data transfer rate. Bandwidth, will say in internet, will bandwidth, same like band rate. So starting bit and stop bit will be there in the transaction, so it will be stopped at this time. So this will be a little bit twisting, out of syllabus, this type of question. That's what I'm telling. With a common sense you can write it. If you prepare well, don't by heart any subject, understand what it is, why it is, then you can answer any question easily. That's what my tips and tricks, right? Watch till the end. I will tell you more tips and tricks, so that your question paper become very easy for you, right? Then this is direct question, modes of transfer. This is 3 types of modes are there. Modes means methods. Method of transferring one unit to other unit. It may be register to register, CPU to RAM, or CPU to cache, one cache memory to RAM memory. There is difference between cache and RAM also, that we will get in the second chapter of 4th unit, right? 4th unit SMS questions I'm covering. I'm giving overview and common sense, some common sense to you, to how to cover the questions. Then 5th question is, what is, I will remove my markers, what is parallel? See here, what is parallel priority interrupt? This is the second type of modes of transfer, methods of transfer. Priority interrupt. Priority means importance. In our mother tongue we can say it pramukhya, right? Priority, importance. Interrupt means disturbance to CPU. Many functionality, many works will interrupt to the CPU, that their work should done first. Some of the human beings also there, their work should done first, right? So like that, some works will be there in computer that will be interrupt to the CPU, so that their work should give priority, but CPU will give priority according to its speed. Here it will be diagram, but here we have 2 diagrams. Parallel is something different. I have covered this topic, but thing here is, and we have one more topic is there, Desi chain. See here, Desi chain is might be some scientist name, that is serial actually. This I have not covered. This probably I will shoot after this video, right? Desi chain is a serial. Same, next word, priority means importance. See here, very simple, priority interrupt. So very easy, I will show you. See here, I will zoom it. Desi chain priority interrupt. This is a serial transmission of priority, importance, interrupt, disturbance to the CPU, so that some works how they are done. I will show you some videos of my clips, so that you can understand. See, these are my playlist. I hope I kept in flight mode, so that no disturbance should be done. Now I kept, right? See here, how to get full marks. This is topic and Priority interrupt. So many topics I have covered, right? Priority interrupt. Important for these are first unit important questions. See this important questions in first unit, right? In first unit we have so many SMRs questions will be there. This is RAC CAC characteristics. Architecture I have covered recently, right? See here, this one is this shirt. RAC CAC character. You watch till the end of my any video, you can identify easily. If you know some of the topics, you drag little bit in YouTube. Watch with earphones. Use rough notes and pen. Right? You can easily understand. Very less time. See here, 6 minutes, 9 minutes. Other YouTubers, they will take so much time. But even though I am telling so many tips and tricks, I don't take much time for my any videos. Right? Here, priority interrupt. Right? Come on. Time. Every topic is important actually. Right? Priority interrupt. See here, priority interrupt is this.
Please.
Just add it coming. 2, 3, 1. Skip. See here.
Hi everybody, I am your Prasad. Today we are going to discuss modes of data transfer. Modes means methods of data or instruction transfer.
You can zoom it
From
also.
one device to other device.
See, put your phone into horizontal.
From one register to other register. This is the topic.
While you are watching video, you put into horizontal and use earphones, zoom it and pass it. When you get important points, write it in a rough notes. If you get any diagram, write minimum 2 times, draw minimum 2 times, right? Even some of the faculty, if they don't understand any topic, they will go with YouTube only. These are the resources to prepare easily, right? Shortcut. Within less time we can prepare well.
Organization. Fourth unit, first chapter in computer organization and architecture. COA subject. Here we have modes of data transfer. Means types, methods of data transfer in the 3 types. First one is program input output interrupt initiative. Program means the microprogram checks will be designed to data transfer. Second one is interrupt initiative input output. Interrupt disturbance. And third one is
See, I wrote here. This is 2 stars and the next topic DMA is 5 stars. Very important. This already shooted. This also I have shooted. This is the diagram for that. You need to practice this diagram 2 or 3 times. Actually, this is the big diagram. This diagram 3 times you need to practice. Pass it, or you can search in your textbook, or this for diagrams you can watch any material. But right, while watching video, if you don't understand clearly, zoom it, or you can watch. You can see any resources like textbook or like any other material and draw it 3 times. But listen my videos for better understanding. Many of my subscriber commented me and called me and told that, sir, your explanation is very simple. We can understand very easily your topics, right, than any other subscribers or any other faculty, right? You can understand easily. So these are the topics. This I have covered, but this is parallel. One word is added: parallel priority interrupt. Interrupt means different. Priority means pramukyata in our mother tongue. Importance. Interrupt, disturbance. Parallel, this is about parallel. Desi chain means serial, that I have not covered, that I will cover within next videos, right? Very simple. Now I will put it in flight mode so that no one can disturb. See here, very simple. Now modes of data transfer, after 3, 1 question is compulsory. Next, what is parallel priority interrupt? This I have covered. This is parallel and this is serial. Parallel covered, this I will going to cover. Next, 6th question, explain working process of DMA. This is DMA. He will ask like this in the JN2 question paper. The professor will ask shortcuts only, so that they want to check whether the student have read completely or not. Direct memory access. Memory will be accessed directly. This is very important question. So right, this is already shooted in my video. This is first chapters, 4th unit, first chapter important question. We got 6, and 4th unit, second chapter is memory organization. Memory means hard disk and all. Memory is the heart of the computer, right? Here for seventh question. So serial number I write after 6. Seventh question, explain in detail about memory hierarchy. There will be hierarchy, memory, primary memory and secondary memory, cache memory, right? I already recently shooted that one, so you can watch it. I have not kept thumbnail also. You can watch it easily, right? Now don't waste time, not wasting time. I'm not showing that. How does HDRAM differences from DRAM? See, this is little bit twisted question. HDRAM means see, synchronous dynamic RAM, and this is dynamic RAM. The difference between these two, right? This is little bit March 2021 this question was asked, so I will shoot this if you want, and there are other topics regarding this I have shooted. So main memory, types of main memory. In main memory we have RAM and ROM, right? In RAM you have static RAM and dynamic RAM. So in that HDRAM is one more type, that is nothing but, see here I wrote with a red pen, synchronous with a marker. With a cursor I am showing now, with a marker I will mark it. Synchronous, S means synchronous means at a time. Dynamic RAM, random access memory. If you write full form with a common sense, you can attempt it easily. That's what my tips and tricks are, and which I have not covered, and I will cover within the days of exam date comes, right? Then DRAM, very simple. Next, we'll go with the next question. Seventh question, a two-way set associate cache has lines of 16 bytes and a total size of 8k bytes, the 16 MB main memory. This was asked in March. See here, while reading the question paper, student fees agripote. But thing is, this is very easy question, direct question actually. He has given 16, these, those, that. That's what I'm telling. This, my tips and tricks are this only. See here, you need to be very cool and calm in the exam. Read questions 2-3 times, right? If you read this much big question, you will leave it. You will think that we got the tough question. No, not at all. It's not at all tough question. See here, cache memory, and other word. Where is the other word? I underline that. A two-way cache has lines of, see here, the main memory. See here, this is cache memory and this is main memory. Very simple. 4th unit last topic only, right? Write about cache memory. In the default we will get main memory, right? In that diagram we internally will get inside that these things inside the box. This I already shooted. If anything else, you can change these numbers. That's it in the diagram. Very simple. When you read the question carefully, you will find it. So these are my tips and tricks to attempt the question paper easily. Some words of the sentence of the total sentence of the question, you will find some words which you know it in the syllabus or while you preparing. So then you can write it. See, when in last year this was asked, means this before last year, not last year. If it is asked in last year, this year won't ask. This was asked in previous year, so this may be chances that you will asking the same questions. So while preparing, JNT professors also, they may be also lazy. They will prepare for before last year questions, and before last year questions only they will copy paste sometimes. Mostly most of the questions in our question paper will be copied same questions. So this question might be chances to get in this year, but don't get panic. You know this cache memory, right? And main memory, right? If I want, I will show you that also. It may take some time also. I will tell you to improve your confidence. I will remove the flight mode, and in my playlist I will show you, right? And what is that? Cache memory. See this one with a suit, right? See here, with a function suit pic is there, the cache memory. Now I will show you that one. I will play that one. Say 5 seconds only. 2, 3, and actually the YouTuber. See, one more thing I want to clarify to my subscribers. See, the YouTube is maintained by Google search engine. YouTuber is with before 2 years he has changed his policy that he is giving unnecessarily ads. You need to click skip, or you need to go back and come back to the video. Then the videos will gone, the ads will gone. So actually he is not giving remuneration any money, but actually this education channel won't get money. I am doing this for passion. I am doing this for giving the students knowledge to improve their pass percentage, to give their better life. Right? I am working very hard for the next generation people, next generation students. Right? You are all like my best. I am a well wisher to you. See, there is nothing expectation there. I don't expect anything. You can ask my colleagues and any of my relatives, right? Right. So
I'm here, Prasad.
don't
So we are going
misunderstand.
to discuss cash memory.
Here, cash
Topic
memory.
cash memory. You can
Now we will
understand
go
cash
into.
or cash.
See, one more thing. Every time I'm telling about this unit and topic, because in the question paper you need to know from which unit which question you are getting. This is also one tip, right? Tip and tricks, right? So every time I'm telling this because we are preparing from unit wise, and we questions will get unit wise. Here it takes 1 minute extra, even though for telling starting things. So right, so that you need to understand from which unit it is.
From the subjects
Yeah,
given
we will do little
just
bit
not
forward. Now see here.
diagram neatly well in the right meaning. Right? Cash memory.
See here. This is main memory. Main memory is nothing but RAM. That is having some 32 kilobytes of memory and 12 kilos of memory. Main memory kilos only, because less memory. If it is hard disk, kilobyte will be there, and cache memory very less, 512. So these things he has given in the question paper. So this is about cache memory only, very simple. So explain about cache memory means this only, right? See here, cache memory. So these are tips and tricks while preparing questions. Okay, don't get panic. Very simple thing. See here, cache memory, very simple diagram, right? If you go from the beginning, so this is that. Fourth unit, second chapter, memory organization, cache memory, right? Very simple. Okay, right, nice. Then we'll go back to our questions right here. Now see, don't get panic. In the fourth unit, COA fourth unit, second chapter, we will getting some of the twisted questions like 16 byte, 8K. These are to confuse the student. That's it. Here cache and main memory is there. So you need to go. So this is important. March 2021 it was given. And the next question is see, the next question is compare. See, I will remove the markers. Compare with the cursor, you can see compare cache and main memory. This is the direct question, right? So in next year he is giving. See here, March 2000 means last year. March 2022. Now we are going to write 2023, right? April 2023 question paper. We will be getting some of questions like March 2021 mostly, and this is last year question direct question. See here, this question and this question are same actually. It's compare cache and main memory, right? Little bit compare means we need to compare theoretically. With a common sense we can compare. I will tell you now. Tips and tricks are that only. So watch till the end. I will tell you so many tips and tricks so that you can crack your exam. You can break your question paper easily, right? You can easily overcome the question paper fear. So exam fear also goes with your preparation. With your preparation, exam fear will goes. By seeing previous question paper and comparing with the topics and questions, question paper will go. Where question paper will be gone. That's what I'm trying to give you knowledge to overcome the question paper fear. Compare cache and main memory. This I will shoot you probably if you want. Very simple. Cache is small memory and main memory means RAM. This is there in the hierarchy also. In hierarchy, this is there. Cache is the smallest memory, that is the part of the processor. To improve the speed of the processor, overall computer speed, cache memory will be used. RAM will be temporary memory, RAM types you write those, and comparison will finish. That's it. This is an indirect question actually, out of syllabus. That's what I'm telling. We'll get out of syllabus question. Not only this subject, any subject like that only. The students will fail because of that only. We not having common sense, right? So comparing this, it out of syllabus, something like this numbers and something like scientist name, something like shortcuts like explain about DMA, right? In any subject, but very simple. Next question is 10th question is over, and with a cursor I will explain. See here, it's moving cursor. What is read and write operation and associate memory? Very simple. Associate memory actually. Here you need to catch this word, associate memory. Auxiliary memory will be there, associate memory will be there. There in the diagram we have read and write operation. Read means we will read the data inside, we will store the data inside, and we will write, we will extract, we will access data outside. This I have already shooted, right? That is not having thumbnail, you can watch it. Then 12th one, explain about main memory. This is direct question, already shooted, very simple. These are SMS questions. 12 we got here. So 12 we got. It means that 4th unit completely prepared. So out of this I told you, do smart work, like a smart student. I already told you in my previous video, don't work like a donkey, don't work hard work, work like a smart horse, right? A smart student, smart work. So prepare these questions. You write the shortcuts only, don't write what is this, those. Write input output interface, then tick it. If you already prepare, tick it. So for every unit, first prepare 5 questions, then jump into next unit. 5th unit, prepare 5 SMS questions, then jump into 3rd unit, prepare 5 SMS. 2nd unit, first layer will be over. 2nd, short marks question, prepare 5 short marks questions. Not this actually, prepare short marks questions from every unit. 1st unit, 2nd unit, 3rd, 4th, 5th unit. So 25 short questions and 25 big questions. One part is over, one part of preparation. Otherwise you will prepare 1 unit only, from starting to ending you will prepare 1 unit, and exam days will comes, you will be in tension. You don't prepare other units, you will fail. So these are the smart work, because every unit we have internal choice, but in corona time that is different. If we prepare 3 units, it's okay, but now you have to prepare 5 units, but every unit internal choice is there. For short question there is no choice. Mostly short question will comes from this SMRs questions only. Here short questions, I will tell you. In 4th unit COA subject, input output organization, short marks questions. These are short marks, within green line, under green line, short marks questions. These are explained briefly about asynchronous communication interface. Asynchronous I told you, not in same time, random time. Communication, they will communicate, right? Data will transfer. And the second question, which I have not covered, I will cover in the next videos. Explain major difference between this I told you, central computer CPU and peripheral input output devices, and how to overcome this. How to overcome this? With interface, with keeping interface in between them. That's all. Interface means mediator, madhyavarti, interface between the CPU and peripheral devices. Two-way. This is two-way. Peripheral devices. Peripheral, two-way direction. Peripheral means input output devices. So CPU speed is mostly, probably, commonly it's not mostly, it's commonly, naturally its speed is high, processor speed is high than keyboard. When you type some data from keyboard into the memory, into doing some programs and all tasks, the keyboard will be very slow, processor is very high. So to synchronize that problem we will use interface. That's it. And write the same diagram, the previous, here the first one, this only, input output interface. That's it. That's a direct question, direct syllabus, already shooted video, right? Very simple. And here second question covered now. In the essay question only we'll get short marks question also. That's why I wrote short marks question less. That's what I'm telling. Prepare SMRs question, you can cover indirectly short marks questions also. Then 4th unit, second chapter, memory organization. What is read write operation, associate memory? I told you we have auxiliary memory and associate memory. Very simple. and write short marks question on auxiliary memory. Right, this already shooted, and you can check this video's playlist, this video's description box playlist. Right, explain virtual memory. This is out of syllabus actually. See here, very simple. Virtual memory means not real, not invisible. Invisible memories are there, just like Google Drive and all. Right, this is fifth unit. Here, virtual memory. See here, virtual memory, just like OneDrive, Google Drive, that those are there. Those are invisible virtual memories will be there. This you can find in the Google search engine, or I will shoot this video probably if you want. And what is interrupt cycle? This video is also important. Generally, cycle means fetch, decode, execute, and read. Lastly, execute will be there. Here, two points will be added. That video I will shoot you. Very simple, this one, interrupt cycle. Right, this is fifth unit actually. While writing, that is coming here. Very simple. So here virtual memory is over, and what is interrupt cycle? See, with a cursor I am explaining. And seventh question, what is memory organization? See, this title's definition. Sometimes he will ask that also. Fourth unit, second chapter is memory unit. Right, memory unit, you will ask direct question. Right, see here, memory organization, nothing but memory unit only. What is memory organization? He will ask this question also. And what is programmed input output? In short questions he will ask. 8 questions I have given, even though, and 12 SMRs question I have given. First, to prepare SMRs questions. If you have any doubt, feel free to call me. I will give you my mobile number here also. In description also I have provided. In my most videos I have provided my mobile number 9849181923. Right, this is my mobile number. You can WhatsApp me, directly you can call me at any time. No YouTuber will give you their cell number, because they want to behind remuneration, behind money, but I'm behind knowledge and giving students a bright future. That's the difference between me and other people. So I'm giving my mobile number, so watch it, and you can ask me any doubts. If you subscribe, the thing is, these educational videos will revolve in your YouTube channel. When you watch any entertainment things, the education things will rotate. So when you subscribe this, and till my end of my life, I will update every videos also, every video and every practical videos also. Like DevOps is there, next generation, good subject, that also I will shoot. I will shoot all the lab practical videos also. I will shoot within my screenshot of my laptop. Right, okay, all the best.